Oh no, where am I? Today we need to pass the track to survive. But we only have half a life. I don't understand what is going on here at all, and why we are in an incomprehensible place right now. Can you please explain to me? I'm in complete shock right now.
We will now need to pass the test that is located below. It is very dangerous, and we are waiting for a huge number of monsters and difficulties. But there is one problem. We have only half a life.
It's incredible. I am now insanely surprised by what you are saying. I hope that we will be able to pass these tests. The first thing I would like to do is still try to do everything possible in order to get through all the difficulties that await us. I wonder how we ended up here at all. I don't really understand. But we don't have time to talk right now because there are really a lot of problems. In no case do I want any of us to get hurt.
It's very dangerous here. Be careful. Surely we have a huge number of problems waiting for us now. I don't want to let anything happen to us in any way. I hope that you will support me in this case.
I just saw a very scary sign. It says there that this test is insanely dangerous. To begin with, in order for us to at least somehow get to it, we have to go down. And this is not very easy, because any mistake will lead us to a bad outcome. In no case will I be distracted and will continue on my way. I am sure that in this case, I will be able to realize everything that I have in mind. Therefore, we continue our journey now, and in no case are we distracted. We still have a lot of problems that we have to solve.
We need to go down that long path now. There are a lot of dangers waiting for us there, but we are ready for them. Therefore, now we carefully descend and try to pass each stage of our test. I am sure that we will be able to do it. In no case, do not relax and continue.
I am incredibly surprised now that we were able to go down without any problems. It's really very hard, but we are close to our goal. Then we will have to act very carefully and in no case relax. Incredibly surprised by what surrounds us now. Because it's really very beautiful here, and it makes me happy. Therefore, we continue on our way. I hope that you will soon feel how uncomfortable I am here. You will also interact with me. It's very difficult to describe.
Great! I'm down! I can already see you already down there. I am incredibly surprised now by what surrounds us. This is really a huge mountain from which we have been descending for a very long time. But let's not relax now. I see that there is some kind of golden cube here. We have to open it and understand what is inside. Surely, we will be very surprised.
Yes, I now want to try to open it and see what is really inside. It's buckets and water. I don't understand why we need them, but apparently they will soon be useful for further battles. Okay, let's not waste time now and start our journey. We still have a lot to go through and overcome. But the main thing is to act very carefully, because we have very little chance to still try to reach the very end. Very serious monsters will be waiting for us here soon. We'll have to fight them. I think that you understand how dangerous this situation is. In no case, do not relax.
Oh no! Now a zombie has appeared here! I do not know why he is here now! So let's not relax! We're going to have to fight him for a very long time now! I am sure that we will be able to do it! But the main thing is to watch and follow their every move.
Wow! I didn't expect the monsters to attack us so quickly. But we must resist them and in no case lose in this battle. We have just started to pass the test, and at this stage, I'm definitely not going to back down. Therefore, I am continuing my movement now. No one can stop me because we are the best. I am sure that in the future, I will be able to do everything in order to pass this test. I want to get back as soon as possible and not think about what will happen here. But the monsters are really very dangerous. So let's act carefully now. We're doing pretty well.
So, what are we going to do next? I don't really understand where we should move on and what to do. Therefore, we probably need to wait now for some moment that will show us the obvious way. At the moment, I am very worried about going further because we are completely unprepared for other challenges. I think that you agree with me.
Yes, I myself don't really understand what is going on here at all. But we have no other choice. We must act together, and I hope that we will be able to do everything that we have in mind. I don't understand where you're looking right now. Is there someone standing behind me? Wow, there's a witch here, and she came here. Please help us, because we don't know what to do at all. Surely you will show us the way. I hope that you will give us some potion thanks to which we can become stronger and more powerful. But it's very early to think about it now because she just disappeared. Didn't help us much. Okay, let's start our tests. We don't have time to wait.
Do you understand that it's dangerous there? I honestly don't want to go there at all, but we have no other choice. We must still try to pass each stage of the test and finally get to the right point. The good thing is that the witch has now given us a potion that will be very useful to us. I'm insanely worried about all this right now.
Yes, it's really very dangerous here. I see that a huge number of dangers await us. We must not perish in any case. Now we are waiting for a maze of lava and we can't make a mistake. Because if we touch at least one pillar, it will definitely end very badly for us. I don't want to let that happen in any way. Therefore, let's act very carefully now and pass it with benefit. I am sure that we will be able to do it and no one will be able to stop us. We have already overcome most of this maze. We will soon be the winners of this test. I am sure that we will be able to do it. Great, we're close to the goal. Now we need to try to speed up because Mikey has already run away further. I have to catch up with him. Surely he's waiting for me at the end of this maze. I hope that he hasn't left yet and is waiting for me.
I've been waiting for you for so long. You finally showed up here. So let's continue our hard way now. I am sure that soon we will get to the logical conclusion. It's incredible that we have already passed one test, and it cannot but rejoice. Therefore, we continue to act carefully.
Now we will have to use all the devices that we found in those chests. I really hope that we will be able to move to the next half in the near future and start our exciting journey there. Soon, we have to figure out what to do next, because I don't fully understand yet. I'm just trying to keep going and not look back. I hope that we will still come across a chest on the way in which there will be things that will help us. I would not refuse another help now, because our reserves have completely run out and we must try to replenish them.
A difficult test is waiting for us now! Now we need to somehow try to move to that part, and without much loss! I hope that we will succeed, and we have already come up with a very cool plan! With the help of water, stairs, and blocks, we can get there! I can't believe we actually managed to do this! I am incredibly happy about this news!
I'm also surprised now that we ended up here! I think I noticed another chest! We need to open it as soon as possible and see what is really inside! I am looking forward to the fact that they will give us some help so that we can continue to pass without any problems. Great now! I see that there is some kind of potion here, thanks to which something is likely to appear. But in no case should I waste it, because we really have a lot of problems. Let's see what it really does. Some animals appear, and most likely it is some kind of magical artifact. He will help us a lot soon, so I'm not going to relax. We are on the right track.
Let's check every artifact we have now. Let's see what happens. Surely, we will have a lot of fun and cool that we found all this. I am incredibly surprised that during the whole test, we come across a lot of different things and we still cope with it.
Yes, but it's definitely not worth getting distracted because we still have a lot of problems. To be honest, I still don't understand what we should do next. Most likely, you just need to go further and try to pass each test as soon as possible. I'm sure that we will need these artifacts soon in order to fight different monsters. It will be incredibly fun and interesting, but in no case do we stop and run on. There are still a lot of problems that we will have to cope with. I'm madly tired of all this and I don't know what to do next. In no case are we stopping.
I am sure that everything will be fine. Let's not panic ahead of time now because there's no need for it. The main thing is to reach the next difficult test and pass it. This is the key to our victory. I am sure of it. Therefore, we do not relax in any way. I wonder how much we still have to go through. Now we throw a potion and spiders, lava, and much more appear. It surprises me.
I myself am insanely amazed by the whole situation, but I think it's definitely not worth being distracted. We still have a lot of problems that we have to cope with, and this is very important because we have absolutely no time left. I want to get home as soon as possible and not be here anymore. It is very exhausting and takes away strength. I can't stay in this place for so long because the trials are really very difficult. Now, we are very close to the next difficulty, in which we will have to try very hard in order to survive. I hope that we will be able to do it. Well, now is the time to test your strength again. The main thing is to act carefully.
Well, the moment has come now to pass the next test. You see that green cube? So we will need to jump on it, and then we will fly high. But in no case can you touch the lasers. As soon as you jump on the green cube, you have to move to the place that is across the abyss. I think you figured out what to do.
Yes! So I'm going to start first now. I'll try to implement my plan after all. I hope I will be able to survive in this situation because this is really a very difficult test. I want to deal with him as soon as possible and move to that location. The main thing is that I managed to do it, and I believe in it. So now I'm already jumping, and I seem to be getting it. You need to carefully move through the lasers there. In no case will I allow any of us to die. Therefore, I have now confidently passed it. It remains to see how Mikey will pass it. I hope that he will still be able to overcome all the difficulties, and he will be next to me now. He seems to be doing pretty well, and he just jumped here. Great! He seems to have done well. I am insanely happy about it.
Well, it seems that we managed to overcome this test quite well. Let's see what awaits us next. Let's not waste time and move on. I am sure that even more interesting and incredible things are waiting for us soon. I think you yourself already want to finish all this as soon as possible and go home. I'm incredibly tired of all these stories, and that's why we're moving on.
The next one is waiting for us to be tested by cacti. We will have to go through this maze and get to the main chest. But it will not be so easy to do. I am sure that we will succeed. The main thing now is not to relax in any case and act insanely carefully. Because if we touch a cactus, we will definitely die. And I definitely don't want to let that happen. Come with me. I've already found a way about how to go, then we'll figure out what to do. I see that there is some kind of chest ahead, and I was very interested in what is inside it. After that, we'll see and understand what's interesting there. Surely there are things that will be useful to us very soon. I wanted to ask you how you feel. I hope everything is fine.
We are very close to finally finishing the cactus challenge. So let's move carefully to the chest now. Great, it seems like I can already see it. And now we will check what is inside. I want to open it as soon as possible and find out what we need it for. Well, it's time to see what's inside.
Wow, I just opened it, and I see that there is a potion and a boat inside. This will help us to pass the next test. Can you imagine how cool it is that the most necessary things are here? We can now easily move on and pass this test. The main thing now is to find out what is underwater. It is very important. Therefore, the boats will be useful to us. We're going to use this potion to dive down and check it out. Perhaps we will find something interesting and get out of this incredibly difficult polygon. I can't wait for it to happen. The main thing is for Mikey to keep up with me, because it could all end very badly. I don't want any of us to get hurt right now. We are already very close to what will end with these trials. Now I continue to swim further, and in no case do I stop. I have to get to the next place where I can come up as soon as possible. Because I'm running out of strength, I'm afraid of drowning. I just don't understand one thing. Why Mikey has now disappeared from my view, and I can't find him. I have already looked at everything that is possible, but it is not there. I hope that everything is fine with him. I continue to swim further and will soon swim out. I am sure that soon all this will end and everything will be calm. But I still can't get my friend out of my head. I'm out now, and I see that he's nowhere to be found. Therefore, I urgently get into the boat and swim back for him. I have to find him, because if he drowned, it would be very bad. I have to save him now. I never would have thought that we would find ourselves in such a terrible situation.
Hurry up and get out! I'm fine and I feel very good right now. So as soon as you get to the top, I'll swim after you. I hope that we have almost passed this test and nothing else will interfere. I am insanely tired of everything that surrounds us now. I have finally passed this terrible test. I'll come up soon and everything will be fine.
You have no idea how scared I was for you. I thought that you drowned, but now everything is fine. I can say with confidence that we are great fellows for holding out for such a long time. It cannot but please.
Great! I'm out now and I can't believe my eyes. You just look at what's behind you. It's unbelievable. I never would have thought that we would find this portal. He's leading us back home. So let's go there soon and we won't linger any longer. Soon we will be at home and this test is passed.
That's how our story ended. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, put likes, and leave your comments.